Hi, Christy here. I wanted to share a connection I've made between two of the modalities that I practice. I'm surprised I didn't make this connection before, but there you go. Sometimes things take time. So if you know my work at all, you know that I practice Shin Jyutsu, which is an ancient healing art similar to acupuncture using gentle touch instead of needles. And I also do Akashic Records readings and teaching. The Akashic Records are a way of viewing your life from your soul's perspective, basically a database for your soul. And one of the things we know from the Akashic Records is there are two main reasons why we incarnate. The first is to become more and more of who we are, and the second is to develop more love and compassion for ourselves and for others. The first part is where I've seen this new parallel, where in Shin Jyutsu, there is a whole part of it that is about knowing myself. The description is the cosmic artless art to know, and then in parentheses, help myself. There's a little blurb in the textbook. Shin Jyutsu Physio-Philosophy lectures and demonstrations offer a way of being to help myself, help others, and know cosmic oneness. In attending the lectures, one insight of innate potential and foundation for expanding one's awareness and understanding are awakened. So as we're practicing this art, we become more and more of who we are. And obviously, hopefully, develop more compassion for that person as well. So these two forces, the work in the Akashic Records, the Shin Jyutsu, come together to support us being exactly who we came here to be, who we incarnated to be, and not some version of ourselves that's been sort of constrained by expectations of others or something else. It's funny, I was just looking at just listening to an astrological reading I had 10 years ago. And she explained in the reading, based on where my planets are and so on, that I'm a teacher. She said, not a teacher of chemical engineering, not a teacher of kindergarten. Of course, chemical engineering is what I studied. I have a PhD in that. I actually interviewed for a professorship at North Carolina State University back in the day. And I was like, yeah, no, this is not something I want. Anyway, she's like, you are a spiritual teacher. So as we go through our lifetimes, we learn more about what really aligns to us. You know, at the time, I wasn't so worried about my soul's purposes. I didn't even really have an awareness of that. But over time, as we grow and evolve and become more and more of who we are, we can lean into that direction. And when one of the advanced courses in Shin Jyutsu is Now Know Myself, again, folding into this, dovetailing into the same idea of big part of why we're here is to figure out who the heck are we? And what are we doing here? What's the whole point of this? So I love the fact that those things really are more related than I noticed before. I'd love to hear in the comments below how you're doing on getting to know yourself, both at a personality level and at a soul level. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, please go be brilliant.